Good morning. How are you? All of you are doing well. See, we are marching towards completion of the first 2-3 units. And how do you feel now? Did you start writing the materials in the proper order? I hope you are doing so. Isn't it? Okay, anyway, be careful that you are in the final year. You have to do a lot of work in future. And university nowadays thinking to cut short your syllabus. Probably some areas will be reduced. UGC has given some direction towards that. Anyway, what we presently study, that is fundamental stages that you have to cover. Then only you can come over the difficult areas. But meanwhile, some students comment on my classes. And personally, I know you, some of you, and some people from different colleges and different areas, they comment so many things. And personally, I called when I got a chance to contact a person, and by the way of chatting, and we come to know, he told me he's feeling very much bored at home during this pandemic. And I asked him, what is the matter? You are now very safe in the house. You are doing your work at home, and you can have a lot of time to refer all the areas. And by the college authorities, we provide you classes online. But he reports, sir, anyway, it is very boring nowadays to sit at home. What about your case? Is it the correct statement? Boring at home? You know, once you develop your passion towards something, then you can achieve everything. You know, recently I read a small article. It relates to our former President Abdul Kalam. You know, in his life, many incidents happen. But one incident he very proudly announced. Once he was a scientist in VSC, ISRO. He had a driver, driver. Abdul Kalam, being on a high position, he had all the facilities and he had a driver. And this driver, whose name, it is reported in the article, whose name is Kadrishan, a very famous character. And later you will understand. Abdul Kalam had been keeping this driver for almost 15 years in his service. And later, when he was taken to administrative level, this driver left him. And you know what happened? When Abdul Kalam became President of India, he came to know this Kadrishan had done a very great thing. Do you think what is the great thing he has done? Abdul Kalam, when he got much time in the car, when Kadrishan was driving, he found one sparkling matter. Whenever Kalam got free time, he used to read so many books in the car. And Kadrishan developed a type of worshipful mind towards our Kalamji. And naturally it would have happened, Kalam would have asked him how much he had studied. He had only 10th standard. Kadrishan had only 10th standard education when he was a driver and he was almost 20-25 years old. But later, by the inspiration got from Kalam, during this job as a driver, with the inspiration taken from Kalam, he joined higher secondary course in a private education system, early morning teaching and evening teaching. This matter is unknown to Kalam. Later, what happened now? When our Kalam went to Delhi on an administrative post like president's post, that year he joined for post-graduation. The story does not finish there. Kadireshan, when Kalam went to Delhi, he finished his post-graduation in Madurai Kamaraji University. And after 2-3 years, Kadireshan, he informed so many people that he got a job. What job he got? Our 10th standard driver of our Indian president. Later, he got an opportunity to become a professor in a college. Consequently, once Kalam coming from Delhi, and he finds this man and he is reported, this driver or this Kadireshan was inside the college as a faculty member. Kalam came to this college. That college is Nachi Muthu Gaundar Mudaliyar College. It is nearby Pollachi. And this college, the English department was controlled by this Kadireshan for an inaugural ceremony of a particular computer lab on 25th year anniversary, Silver Jubilee anniversary. Our President of India visits this college. And if somebody reported his former driver was the faculty member there, you understand the feeling. This is the President of India's function. Everybody is to be scrutinized. A very tight security is there. Our President of India, as soon as came on the stage, the time comes over his address, he called all the people to be silent and asked, I want to announce one matter here, that my driver, who was with me for 15 years now among you, is there anybody present? Mr. Kadireshan present in the audience? Then Kadireshan coming from the audience to the stage. What a splendid scene it was. Nowhere Indian president, you can see Indian president nowhere embraced anybody. But on this particular stage of this college Silver Jubilee celebration, he embraced his former driver on the stage and congratulated him. Everybody wondered. What does it mean? I tell you, some people now at home sitting feeling very much bored. What does it show? Kadireshan's story. Indian president applauded him, congratulated him, not only congratulating but embraced him on the stage in front of all the audience. What does it show? Kadireshan replied in his speech, it was this man who inspired me and I got education and now I became a professor. So in a way or another way, you should feel this is a correct opportunity to get a lot of books that you read and get some information. If Kadireshan could have become a professor, why can't you? Now you are going to finish your graduation. Immediately after that you will enter PG. Then you do your research work. Then you will become a professor. Why can't you? This boring remark by a student which made me to speak so. Who knows how many Kadirations are sitting among you? The thing that necessity is mother of invention. Don't think everybody will become and inspire you. You find inspiration from you. This inspiration, how do you get? If you are totally inspired, you people never speak that you feel bored at home and all that. Am I right? This is the way. So I wish let you be a Kadaration later. You become your own yourself. Then you open your brain yourself and understand the real things. And that was the topic that some people comment on me, the YouTube channel and all other way in WhatsApp. Nothing to worry. The same President of India says, once he coming to Vadodara airport, so many people asked him, what is the method, what is the real way to be successful in life? I remarked somewhere in your classes. Our former President Kalamji reported many students were coming to him in the airport and he told only one way to be successful, hard work. Another person, another student asked, okay sir, first step is okay, then second one. Second one, what is to see? That is also hard work. Then third one, sir, hard work. Only do hard work. Whether you are in the college or in the home or somewhere outside, no problem. You do hard work. Then you will be successful. All the materials, all the books and all the teaching, everything is in your hand. Am I right? You are going to library and even in the all you search A to Z matter in the whole field, you can have it from Google. And you study, even government promotes, you go download all the materials from the websites. So I would say it is a very good blessing time that you can have plenty time to study yourself, learn yourself. Am I right? Okay, doesn't matter. I told you only because of the remarks that you commented. That one thing is sure, those who do hard work will fetch everything. Without hard work, you can never be a Kadaration. You can never be applauded, embraced by VIPs. That inspiration you develop yourself. Those areas now we have been dealing with the fundamentals. All these fundamentals you have to keep in brain as a platform. Then only you can reach the higher levels of your grammar topics. Or otherwise I teach all the higher levels grammar at the primary stage. You will fall down. So this area, though I go a little bit fast in a way, in a typical modern way, that you keep in your brain, then things will be okay. And my doors are open always. You can approach me, I will help you. Okay. Okay. Last day, we were talking about the properties of noun or nominal system, which is a part of the parts of speech or word forms. And we step by step we decide to go step by noun, pronoun, ADJ, like, and we started in, am I right? Hope that you are preparing notes. And I reached last stage, N is equal to NGC. All right, this is the last formula we took. Am I right? Don't you remember? NGC, what is NGC? N stands for nominals, which has number system. Which number system? One is UC and C. Again, it has S and P. UC uncountables, C countables. Countables, you can count 1 by 2, 3 like. S stands for singular entity and P stands for plural entity, which has so many steps to make. A P from S that we discussed. Don't you follow me? We discussed. In connection to NGC, now we go to G. What is G? G is gender system. Gender system. That is already studied in the higher secondary level, gender system. Again, I am revising it. What is gender system? How you can make a gender system? How many genders are there? What is the meaning of gender system? All right, we have important stages. One is called masculine. Second one is called feminine. Third one is called common. Fourth one is called neuter. We called MFCN. So, N is equal to gender is equal to M plus F plus C plus N. This is the formula that you keep in mind. Means noun, it has a gender shape, which has masculine shape, which has a feminine shape, which has common shape, which has a neuter shape. Do you follow me? So these are the four properties of noun, and we have been discussing noun as a definition oriented area, noun as a categorical area, then noun is having gender form, then what is called countable for number system and case system. So we go step by step all the word forms. All the word forms we are going to take. And for the first thing, suppose we have to do in this way, how many hours will take to finish it off? So your duty is to keep in the order. Unless you keep in the order, I can't help you. So again, we slowly jump to the field noun, or what is called in modern grammarians calling nominals. All nominals are nouns. These nominals, what definition? Taught you definition, PP2AT definition. Then category, proper noun, common noun, abstract noun, collective noun, like that, material noun. Then later we reached into NGC number system. First basis is countable and uncountables. Then second one is categories, singular and plurals. Then again we go to gender system. Gender system has a formula, M followed by F followed by C followed by N. M stands for masculine. What is called masculine? Masculine stands for male. We write, you just write stands for male. What is called feminine? Feminine stands for female. For example, F stands for female. Am I right? So M stands for male. Over. F stands for female. Over. For example, where is that? Okay, female. Then automatically C stands for common. Common. How to identify common? That you have to keep in mind. Male is automatically we can write boy. Female is equal to girl. Alright, then common, you identify one matter. Common is an entity, common is a property. Example will be having life, but not able to identify. We cannot easily identify whether male or female, but having life will be a common one. That you have to keep in mind. That is the meaning of MFSCN. Female, male can be identified for a common. Common will have qualities of M and F, but not able to identify. Michael Swan says, common, Michael Swan, a big grammarian, he says common has an entity which is normally coming on animated nouns. What is meant by animated nouns? Which has life. Animated noun which has life. But easily cannot identify male or female. that you keep somewhere as a brief note, otherwise you will forget. These are the additional pieces of information we give in your fund of knowledge over the area that you studied in the higher secondary level. So common, you take example student. Student is common word, animated word, having life. But not able to identify M or F, male or female, we cannot identify. So normally it is a common word. So keep in mind, it has an animated background, but you cannot easily identify. Such words are common. See, finish. Then automatically you will get a neuter. Neuter is vice versa. Vice versa means what? No life at all. Neuter means no life at all. Such words available in the field of nominals which have no life at all. Such words are neuter. All right, neuter. Example, table. That example we take always, table, this table. A neuter nominal because it has no life at all. So we revise nominal. First nominal is definition oriented. What is called PEP 280, person, place, animal, thing. Then we come to category. Category means types of nominals. You will take a proper noun, you will take a common noun, you will take an abstract noun, material noun, collective noun, etc. Normally you come to NGC. What is NGC? Nominal part, last stage is gender, number, N number, G gender, then C case. That is next. So after studying all these areas, you have to keep in steps. Steps. Which all the steps? How you can make generally a female gender from male gender. The basic thing, step number 1, that you keep step number 1. All right, you add ES. Keep. Need not to worry about all the steps, but popular major steps you keep in mind. What is our effort? Our effort is to make female gender from male gender. First step, add EWS. Can you tell me? Many examples are there. You can get LION, you add ES, you will get the Linus. You get countess, priest, priestess. That is step number 1. Then step number 2, opposite word. All right, you write opposite word, you will get a gender. What example you will show? What example you will point out? Example, boy I supply you, you apply, girl, automatically opposite version will come. So step number 1, popular, major one, add EWS. If you want to find female gender from male gender, feminine gender from masculine gender, step number 1, keep in mind EWS. Are you okay? You understand me? You follow me? Yeah. Then EWS is the first. I don't tell you all the steps you keep, but once they ask you small paragraph question, point out this much. Step number 1, add EWS. Step number 2, opposite words. That is called opposite. Example, you write boy, you will get opposite girl. Opposite girl. You will make gender, feminine gender from female gender, masculine gender. Then compound forms. Third step, compound forms. Important. Compound forms. That is important. Compound form. What is compound form? You will get 2 words together. Then identify which word you can change into other gender. That is called a compound. What is the meaning of compound? Plus 1 added together. So gentleman, a word gentle, you will get a gentle as a word. That is called a compound step. You will get a gentle man, one example. This is compound word, gentle man is compound word, one word added by another word. This is called compound step. So step number 1, EWS1, then opposite one, third one, compound one. You will get more than one word together, then find out which word can be easily changed into a female. Automatically this man will become woman. This is called a compound structure. So once is example grandfather, you get a grandfather. Okay, grandfather, it will become grandmother. So once you explain these nominals gender forms, you go through the systems. First you discuss, first you define, second one you categorize it, then third one you tell the steps how to form it. This is the method. So nominals gender is equal to MFNC, masculine, feminine, common, neuter. After that you study how to form it, how to make it. This is the area. More additional information you need, refer to any traditional grammar. But keep in your mind, once they will ask you change, they don't give you single words to change. But make sure syntactical gender system is defined there. One example, the king, I'll tell you one example. The king went to the palace. One example. I'll tell you one example how to do, or the way examination may appear. In the way, the king went to the palace. He met his wife. Look here. 2 sentences given. Don't expect like high school, higher secondary, a word that to be changed into feminine gender. No, they won't. They will supply you a syntax. They will supply you a sentence. And in this sentence, you have to find all the nominals and find which nominals to be changed. According to this sentence, the king is a subject. Am I right? They went to the palace. He, another subject, met his wife, another object. These are the 3 important areas that you mean to change into other gender forms. Then what will be the happening? Instead of the king, you will change the queen. Am I right? Am I right? We change this king, subject of the first sentence, which is a nominal, that you have to change into feminine. Then automatically the king will become queen. Up to this area, no change needed. Then again you came to second one. You find yes, he, subject, you will change into she. The queen went to the palace. She met his wife. This his will become her. Wife will become husband. Look, this is the way that you have to change the gender forms. Don't think that in a single word we give you lion, lioness, poet, poetess, count, countess. No, they will supply you a passage. They will supply you a sentence or 2 sentences correlated. Then find out all the nominals underlined first. Then change into the king. Went to the palace. The queen went to the palace. He, she. He will be converted to she. Automatically his will be converted to her. Wife will be converted to husband. Okay. In the same way, we will take one more example. We will take one more example. His uncle, all right, has a car. Look, his uncle has a car. He goes to office in his car. Look, how to change this? You practice yourself. How to change this? Simple way. Keep in memory what is to change. His uncle, subject. which is expected to be nominal. This nominal will have to be converted. Then automatically verb car, which is a common word, no changing needed. He goes, he subject, which is a nominal to be changed, goes to office in his car, his possessive adjective, then to be changed. Automatically you will get his wife, her uncle, not his uncle, her uncle has a car. She goes to the office in her car. Example over. This is the method by which we find. And what did I do so far? First, you keep in mind, we are now doing the nominals. Nominal first section, definition oriented finish. Then second one, categories. Third one, steps to make a function. Then later we came to N, called number system, gender system, case system, number. We discussed countable, uncountables. Then steps to make P from S, steps we have studied. Then automatically we jumped to the gender system. What we explained what is gender system. Then we went for the classification or categories. We have masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender, neuter gender, all these discussed. Then we studied how the steps, which are the steps important for changing one feminine gender, from changing masculine gender to feminine gender. All the steps are over. After that we took one example. In the university level, they supply you sentences oriented questions, and these sentences underline first where noun nominals appearing possibility, underline it, then change into opposite way by keeping 3 steps in your mind. This is the method. Oh, are you okay? Understand? Okay, this is the system or gender system. Now automatically we go to the case system. Now look how much pain I take to finish one parts of speech, which is called nominal, which is you studied noun. That is, all these are the steps of nouns that you have to keep in mind. Am I right? Are you okay? So keep in mind. So only one more element is there to finish nouns. That is called the case system. All right. What is meant by case system? That is normally coming on the pronominal system, next subject, next area. But we have to study in advance. So case system, the positions where you keep particular nouns. Keep in mind what is, the people ask you later, at least in YOC questions, exam, what is a case? Case is a position of a noun appear. When a noun appears on a position, that is why, earlier in your house, on your neighborhood, in the school, all right, first thing that you keep in mind. Suppose I come to your house. One example I tell you. In a surprise visit, I come to your house. Example, our Adarsh house I visit. When I his mother is there. Then I introduce myself. I am Professor Sunny. Then you are out, inside your bedroom. You ask, Mummy, who has come there? Then suppose I tell you in front of your house, standing in front of your mother, telling, Adarsh, keep in mind very strictly, very seriously, Adarsh, it is I, Mr. Sunny. All right? It is me, Mr. Sunny. Suppose I tell it is I, Mr. Sunny, I want to see you, Adarsh, to come outside. And some people say it is me, Adarsh, I want to see you. Which one do you prefer a correct English sentence? Which one do you prefer? In traditional method, in traditional grammar, people say it is I is correct. It is I is correct. But in modern English, people say it is me is correct. Which one do you prefer correct? This may be the point, this may be the stage where you study case system. Are you with me? You understand me? Okay, so comparing this sentence in traditional grammar, it is I is correct. It is I is correct. Then it is I, which is I is nominal, which never comes on the object position. This is the importance of case system. So unless you study case system in the proper way, you cannot identify and clarify if doubts coming. Why modern English people say it is me is correct? Me is the object. I is here in the object, but to be used in the subject. Means pronominal systems has plenty positions. So once we enter to pronominal system, next area that we will study. So understand the clear picture that case system tells you how you use a particular noun on a particular position. But traditional grammarian, high school teacher, grammarians, high school teachers or higher secondary school teachers will prefer this one correct. That is why we teach you case system, and this one is modern English and it is correct. So you say always it's me, not it's I. It's I. It is the subject, is the verb, I is the object. In the I object position, I as a nominal should not be used. After studying case, you will understand it. Are you okay? Are you okay? So I will explain once again what is this. Case system is a position of nominals appearing. That one example, first one is nominative type. Nominative. That you should have studied in the higher secondary level. Second one, accusative. Third one, what is called dative. Alright, dative. Fourth one, vocative. Fifth one, possessive. Look here. 5 types are there. Then I will explain. First one, case system. We will call C is equal to N plus A plus D plus V plus P. 5 categories. This is the formula. Case system of noun. Then only noun as a property will be finished. Are you okay? So NGC, after number system, you reach gender system, then case system also to be covered. This is the point of view that we finish it noun today. So here, this system, nominative case. What is meant by nominative? Example, subject position nominals, accusative, object position nominals. Understand in this way. So what is nominative? A particular noun appears on a subject position, it is nominative. Example, Rama is a boy. One example, Rama, subject position is equal to nominative. A boy, which is object, is equal to N. N is equal to accusative. Keep in mind, once you get a syntax, once you get a sentence, underline subject, identify each is a noun. This noun will be always and always and always forever nominative. You underline object. Once an object is identified, once you locate an object which is a noun, will be always accusative. That is why some grammarians call it accusative case is objective case. Some people say. Some grammarians you can go easily. They will tell you what is accusative. Accusative case is objective because object appears on the position of object. Noun appears on the position of object. So objective case. Normally we understand. Then third one, this one over dative. Dative symbol. you get two objects on a position. The order will be S plus V plus O plus O. Two objects will be there. Then identify which object is accusative. Example, all right, he gave me a pen. One example. Here, analyzing, he will be subject, gave will be verb, or me object will be, two objects are appearing. Once you get two objects, direct object, identify direct object. Direct object will be always a particular noun. Here, pen is a particular noun. So, this will be accusative and this will be direct. Less important one will be indirect object. That indirect object is otherwise known as dative case. Again, I explain. You get a sentence. In the sentence, you get two objects. Identify important object, that will be accusative. Less important one will be dative. Are you okay? So, almost. Then vocative case. Vocative case means that is not that much important. Calling somebody, example, Raju, come here. John, come here. Alex, you write this homework. That calling is called vocative. Not that much important, but possessive is important. What is possessive? Possessive words like his, her, my, all these words are coming. All these words are making possessive case. But here, two divisions coming, which is called in certain grammar books, it is called a genitive case. Possessive case, again, converted to other form, genitive case. That has S genitive and of genitive. That you keep in addition to higher secondary grammar. You study genitive. Genitive case is the other name of possessive case. Are you okay? S genitive and of genitive has one more dimension. S genitive you always use with animated nouns. Animated nouns means which has life. Example, Raju's dog. Raju's dog. You will put apostrophe S. You will put apostrophe S as genitive. You write of genitive. We never say dog of Raju. Why? They are animated. They are having life. But of is always used with inanimate objects. What is meant by inanimate objects? No life at all. Example, leg of this table. We never say table's leg. We say leg of the table, means of is a genitive, which is a possessive, which is a case, but we use only with the inanimated nouns. So this also complicated area, keep in mind. So once you go through last stage of nominals, N stands for number system, then gender system, then case system. Last program is case system. What is case system? Case has been divided into 5 stages. One is nominative, one is accusative, one is dative, one is vocative, one is possessive. Are you okay? Now, in the pause area, noun, essay, nominal, essay, entity or property, we finish. We enter to pronominal system. Then add modifier system. Then verbal system. Like that it goes. Then only you can come here and write all the beautiful English. Are you okay? Satisfied? Okay. Thank you very much.